What is up, everyone? So last time you saw me, we pulled this abomination of a drivetrain out of the Skyline, and I'm happy it's out because for some reason, like I look at the car and it kind of feels more expensive to me, doesn't it?
I don't really know where you're going at with that.
Well, it kind of like, because now you're like, oh, it's a turbo car.
You're not like, wow, it's base as base can get. You're like, wow, there's a turbo going into that. I get you now. I'm sorry.
Exactly. Okay. I'm excited. So, of course, that was the first time I think the hood's ever been popped on this thing in 25 years. So it's grimy, it's crusty, it's greasy, and well, we got to clean that up. So
can't wait. Dirty pants are on. Let's get that grease on here and out of there.
So, yeah, I don't know how much this engine bay is actually gonna come back. I'm trying to stay conservative on this project. I'm not gonna paint this bay, so let's just clean it up, see how it looks, go from there.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be a solid 7.5 bay. I think it's gonna clean up well.
We'll see.
Ooh, that's the shot. Okay.
Power wash poncho.
Oh, icy, dude.
Like that?
That is.
Love that.
You should wear that to like a party.
Oh, I do.
Oh, okay.
You know, gotta stay dry.
Oh, okay.
It's from all the boys though, so.
Yeah. Get a lot of attention from guys.
I always gotta plug the homies at Import Works because they hook us up so much. This is wheel cleaner, and I use it like water. It works way too well to degrease things, and it doesn't hurt anything, so thank you guys, Import Works. Probably should have rinsed first. This is about to be satisfying. Get a couple little, show them a little bit of B-roll on the crustiness. Yeah, show them the subframe. The subframes always clean up real nice. It's hard, right? Because every time I pull an engine, I gotta paint the engine bay, but I'm trying to keep this one simple.
Plus it's gonna look perfect and you're not gonna have to.
I like your attitude.
I like that attitude, yeah.
Woo! Here we go, boys. Get her done. All right, we're out of gas, but it's starting to look pretty good.
Looks phenomenal.
This one's gonna be a good one. Zoom in right here.
Woo!
Love that.
It's brand new.
Love that. 1993 who? All right, boys, we got one more piece of the puzzle, an RB25 transmission. I know in the last video I didn't mention it like very distinctly, I guess, maybe not distinct enough, but the RB20 trans that's on it, it's pretty weak, right? It's basically a KA and a SR trans. Actually, I think it is. It just has a different bell housing, which means it's rated for like 200 horsepower, which means with a little bit of torque, they just snap in half, and well, we can't be having that. So my friend gave me a pretty good deal on RB25 trans, and as you can tell, it is way freaking beefier. This is basically like a Z32 trans, right? That was meant for torque. So just gotta clean it up. It looks like it's pretty clean, and then we'll have a full RB25 drivetrain now, which is really nice. So can do it right the first time.
These are 6 speeds, right?
No, I wish it was 6 speed.
Oh, it's a 5 speed still?
5 speed still.
Oh.
But she beefy, and hopefully she does us good.
She thick.
She thick. That's so good. That's so good. Look at the color difference. That is unreal. Before and after. I love it. I love it so much. All right, guys, so seeing it inside fully dried off, it honestly looks a lot more presentable than I thought it was gonna look. I mean, it's not perfect, right? The radiator support's a little ugly, but there isn't really any bare metal, which is huge. It shows its age, but in a proper way. So if you guys haven't been watching the videos, this is the engine for it, right? A couple weeks ago, we took it, we cleaned it up, we painted it, we refreshed it, threw a new turbo on it, and well, there you go. So unfortunately, I'm still waiting on the clutch until I can kind of put this in the car. I do have most of the other products, but for now, there's a few things we can get done in the meantime. First big thing I wanna do is I wanna start fitting up an intercooler because it's probably the most annoying process to all this since everything is honestly just bolt-in. The intercooler isn't. So factory, the GTSTs actually use a side mount intercooler because the plenum goes this way and the turbo goes this way too. So right here, you could see where it's stamped to have the cutouts for that, right? Both pipings right here and right here. And since this was a non-turbo, well, they weren't cut out. So it's just kind of like a marking in there. So since I'll be running a forward-facing intake, something like this, I will actually be using like a normal front mount where, you know, it goes through one side, comes out the other. So basically we gotta shove something inside there. Josh had this intercooler laying around for when we did his KAT setup. It's meant to fit an S14, and well, this is a big fluffy one, so we're gonna see if we can make this work. Get it, come on, come on.
He's really pulling on.
All right, let's figure out how to get this thing off. DJ on light duty, so the only thing underneath the headlight is, see this right here? You have to just pick it up and it comes out.
No, we're laughing when I just tried to pull it.
Now let's pull the freaking headlight.
We gotta pull.
There we go. Just to go like this. Nice.
That's a lot of intercooler.
Isn't that much?
We need a lot of cooling.
Yeah. These are very prone to knock, you know? All right, so I got this thing out of the way for now because we're gonna have to probably modify it, but it's easier to unbolt it. But I'm hoping this actually fits between the rails. This thing was honestly too wide for this thing.
Ooh. How low are we dragging?
Oh yeah,
Oh, we gotta.
it needs to be like an inch skinnier.
We gotta lift the car.
Technically, you can cut them right here.
Oh yeah.
Not really do anything. I just would prefer to not cut my frame rail end caps. I was hoping this would fit because it's a nice looking intercooler. But
I think you gotta scrap the intercooler, James. I'm sorry.
It's literally huge.
It's very long.
I could cut my frame rails.
Yeah, but see, James.
Well, come here. Look at this right here.
No,
Basically everything. This spot right here, can you see it on camera? Mm-hmm. This isn't really doing anything structurally. I mean, it probably does. Look at the crumple.
Yeah, it's
no, it's a crumple zone. See, it's meant to crumple right there. We could notch this.
You could pre-crump it.
Tried really hard to find like a stock R33 GTR intercooler because there's a really nice fitting. But
Doesn't exist.
Well, no, they're just old and they're all dusted. So whatever.
So now,
Do we cut the end of the frame rail off? I think it's perfectly fine. All right, so check this out, right? This whole piece right here, no matter what, is gonna be intrusive. If I put an intercooler in between it, the pipes will still hit this, or else it's gonna be too low and actually hang below the bumper. I'm pretty sure I could actually cut this out because it's not really doing anything, right? The bumper beam bolts here. All the structural stuff is actually behind this line right here. So I think I'm gonna cut it on here. I don't think it's a big deal at all. They say when you fit a GTR intercooler, you have to cut your frame rail, and I think this is what they mean. But there's a GTR next door, so let's see if we could see if the end rail actually exists or not.
I feel like hoodlums.
We're up to no good. Like,
Looking suspicious.
we're visiting Johnny Little.
Johnny Shits?
Johnny Shits.
I think that would be a good.
Johnny!
Do we need a mask?
2.
Johnny's got a 34 over here. It should be the same. Where is it? There's so much stuff. Oh yeah, dude. No, look at that. It's cut, or it just doesn't exist.
It's 10 inches thick.
No, I'm talking about the frame rail
Oh yeah,
itself.
it's cut down.
What was that?
It's cut down.
There we go. But I gotta justify it to you guys so you guys don't kill me. Pull her out, Sam.
Oh, hold on, little weed.
Look at that, a piece.
Fabricator James. Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I mean the whole goal is I don't want to cut the core support, right? Now it looks like the R34.
It
just
looks like those.
flat. Does this mean I get the clickbait? Cutting apart my R33 Skyline.
Technically, yeah.
Nice, right?
Cutting it up.
Headline title. Looks good.
Yeah.
Looks OEM. Arj, what do you think?
What are you doing?
Arge the barge.
Chopping up my Skyline. Just like the title says. Let's test with this intercooler now.
Hell yeah, brother. Go like that.
Go like what? Like this? Want me to do this?
At all.
You want me to do a shameless merch plug? Hats are back in stock, guys.
Let's go, James.
Oh, we got a mile.
Oh my lanta.
Fabricator who?
There's 2 cuts in the bumper. One right here, one right here. So I think this is the best bet where the airflow from both, right? Right here. I can bolt them right here to the core support. And all we have to do is worry about, well, the hood lash. But it's not too bad. Check it out, right? This thing I said was for a Zenki. Look at it. It lines up perfect.
Look at that.
I don't gotta do anything but cut the crap out of my bumper and my frame rails. Wow. That. Shout out to you, Josh, for passing this wealth on. Josh went with a mid-mount intercooler if you're asking why he's not using it, so. Yeah. Boom. Love that.
Wow.
My life just got so easy. I marked where the bottom mounts want to line up, and so I'm gonna drill a hole and put a rib nut in it, and we'll be good to go. The only problem is my Sharpie mark isn't showing as good as I was hoping. We have the riv nut right here. So it's basically a rivet that smushes. And then you have threads. So you screw and bolt right into it. So you guys have seen us use this a lot in the past.
Yeah, those things are sick.
They're awesome. Boom. And then there we go. Riv nutted. There we go.
You can live with that.
Are we in there?
I'll tell you that.
Oh, we in there. Dude, it doesn't hit. We don't gotta cut shit. Bullshit. Bullshit. This is awesome. This is a great day. Everything's just going smoothly for once.
Nothing ever is that easy.
Not with cars.
Never that easy.
This is for a Zenki. Buy a Zenki intercooler. Look at it. That is so good. Look at it. Cooling, booling. You know?
I'm dead.
I'm excited, dude. Look at it. I don't gotta cut shit. I love that. It looks so good. Yes, yes. Look at it. It's above the bumper.
That's a W right there.
Oh, it's so good. You can kind of see it. Look at that. Look at that, boys. Good day.
That's what's up.
That's what's up.
Buy a bunch of S14.
Frick yeah. Well, that was a huge win for today, so hell yeah.
The easy part is over. The piping.
So it fits, it looks awesome. So I guess that'd be more of the easier part, right? The intercooler's mounted. Now it's time to do all the piping, which is a pain in the ass. I don't have a kit, so it's just not bolt on. So usually what we do, we buy a couple random kits or we just piece out what we got in the shop, cut it up, line it up, bring it to Justin, he welds it, and we're good to go. But for now, we can't do that until the engine is in because I don't really have a good idea of where it's all gonna line up. Then I have to cut holes into the aprons on both sides to allow piping. And well, we'll save that issue for future Jimmy. For now, I'll take my win and we're good to go. So a couple more things we gotta do in the bay, but for today, I'm happy. It's all cleaned up. Engine looks good, trans looks good, intercooler looks sick, and well, nice work. I'm gonna stop filming for today, so I think we're gonna end it, right?
Yeah.
Keep it short. So you guys know the deal. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content. And Donnie?
Have a great night.